I started my herbal journey. Oh my gosh, like it's getting on for 50 years. I always love having plants with me whenever I'm giving a presentation, and somehow or other, their magic is woven in to whatever I do. So I wanted to start with a quote from this man and this book, David Abram. And not that I'm suggesting you go racing out and buy the book. It is quite a challenging read. But this quote that he wrote, I really, really enjoyed. He says, "So the medicine person functions primarily as an intermediary between human and non-human worlds, and only secondarily as a healer. Without a continually adjusted awareness of the relative balance or imbalance between the human group and its non-human environment, along with the skills necessary to modulate that primary relation, any healer is worthless, indeed not a healer at all." The medicine person's primary allegiance, then, is not to the human community, but to the earthly web of relations. I say to people, even growing one plant that you use in a herbal medicine formula will help. And even as a practitioner, knowing that you have grown that plant, that you have gathered it optimally and carefully, that you have prepared it in an optimal way, makes it far better medicine. And I'm going to give you a couple of examples of that. We also need to be aware of plants that are at risk of extinction, and I'm often surprised that people will choose the exotic, thinking that they're somehow more active because there was a recent research paper done on that plant, rather than one that's right outside their door. So we'll talk a little bit more about that today too. And I question if the growth of the whole herbal industry is sustainable. And the only way you can really be certain of that is to do your own growing and gathering or sharing with others, and being responsible even for one species of one plant. I've given you a relationship that Bevan Clare from your country did, and also her website that you can have a look at. It's a great blog that she has on that. And she talks about the relationship between the co-evolution. So that's another thing you can do to be kaitiaki or guardian of a plant and do what they're doing. Or you can join our Engaging Plants as Sentient and Aware Life Forms, which is the research group I was telling you about. Roland and I are going to be, my collaborator, are going to be offering that to Northern Hemisphere folk this coming spring, starting about mid-spring. So if you're interested in that, please get in touch with me and I can give you some more information.